Welcome along wherever you're watching for match 8 of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Vital game this one. The West Indies take on Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe with a win, the West Indies with a loss in their first games. Coming to you from Bellerive Oval in Hobart.
The news from out in the middle, folks. The West Indies, they've won the toss, and this time they've decided to bat first.
Two-time winners of this tournament, the West Indies. Ian, how was the reception back at home after the shock loss in the first game?
I was afraid to find out. I know and I expect there to have been an uproar because the batting performance was poor. It really was. There's no other word to describe it. Kyle Mayers got them off to a little bit of a flyer. Johnson Charles, World Cup winner with the West Indies. No Brandon King, but he'll be hoping to make another fist of it.
Let's get things underway in match 8. Grava to Mayers. Mayers goes hard at it, punches it through the covers. There's a sign of aggression from Charles. It's high in the night sky in Hobart. Gets a nice piece of that. Beats the infield. Didn't really time it off the inside portion of the bat, but gets enough wood on it to bring up his second boundary. The West Indies starting to roll now. High ball. Keeper gets back underneath it. Should take the catch. Musrabani gets the wicket. Mayers has to go, and the West Indies lose their first with 28 on the board.
He does hit the right length. And that was shorter than the one that was pulled before, the delivery before. The end of Kyle Mayers for 13, 28 for 1.
Now Evan Lewis, the man from Trinidad who played 5 matches in the last World Cup, made 14 in the first game, strides to the crease. Lewis cuts right through the gap, smokes it to the point boundary.
Still gets the boundary despite an excellent attempt. Slow ball deceives him, but falls just safely. Again, Madaveri, the man called into action. And Johnson Charles, once again, his favoured area down to that leg side, tugging with that delivery, trying to capitalize on this final over off the power play. Goes again, gets more of it, but does he get enough to clear the fielder? Oh, dropped catch, did really well to get there. In the end, not able to hold on. It would have been an excellent catch. Latched onto that one, Johnson Charles. Typical Johnson Charles blow. All the way for 6. Massive hit. And through the offside. This one will skid onto the boundary. Johnson Charles, a 2-time World Cup champion, make that another 4. This is absolutely brilliant batting from Johnson Charles. In there, fielder under it. It will be a wicket. Sikandar Raza picks up the important wicket. Evan Lewis goes cheaply once again, and Zimbabwe, they're enjoying it.
Evan Lewis goes for 15, West Indies 77 for 2.
Oh, he's got him! Wicket falls! Williams gets the wicket. Puran does a brilliant job. Really well done by Williams. He punched it back at him, and the 4th wicket falls.
Nicholas Puran, very disappointed. 90 for 3.
In at 5 is Rovman Powell, man in decent touch in recent times. Oh dear, oh goodness me, oh can you believe that? Zimbabwe will celebrate. Calamity for the West Indies, as Johnson Charles felt there might have been a single there, and then in trying to turn back slips and falls over.
You felt as though West Indies were building something special, that partnership with Puran and Charles. They're both gone now. 97 for 4.
97 for 4. Brings in Shamar Brooks.
Again, really positive shout. Another one! Zimbabwe's got the West Indians 5 down. Raza can do no wrong. There is a review, though. Stand by.
Impact in line and wicket sitting, wicket sitting.
Decision correct from Paul Wilson. 3 wickets in 9 balls. Jamar Brooks gone. It's 97 for 5. Jason Holder has walked out to the middle. Gone! Another one down! It's Holder! Oh, Raza! What are you on? 3 for 19 tonight. Just keeps getting wickets and making runs too. Misery for the West Indies.
Jason Holder gone for 4. West Indies 101 for 6.
That is hit well. Not being able to hold on.
Luke Jongwe at extra cover. Again, did all the hard work. Again, it's the cross-bat shot, rushing on, hitting high in the bat. He got there, 2 hands.
Latches on to that one. Smashed that straight enough in line as well to comfortably hit it over that short leg side boundary. That's another one. Add that to the 38 before. My gosh! 150 is up. High. Looks to go Yorker. Should be taken. Little wobble underneath it, but safely held by Ngava.
This isn't easy under the night sky. A change of length does the trick. Garava's up to the task, sets himself, watches it all the way. Very handy runs. Robman Powell goes for 28. West Indies 150 for 7.
There is that Yorker. That from his height will be of great value across his career. A good fight back from Zimbabwe. West Indies were 90 for 2 at one stage, but the spinners in the middle have pulled the West Indies back and restricted them to 153 for 7 of their 20 overs. Mears went for 13, 45 to Charles before he was run out. Running on the green, fresh grass, and the pitch is always prone to error. 28 to Powell, 23 to Hussain. And the West Indies would probably feel that they would have been aiming for about 170 upwards at one stage. Zimbabwe need 154 to win from their 20 overs. The asking rate just over 7.5.
Once again, Kyle Mears will be given that responsibility with the new ball. Madaveri opening the batting alongside the standing captain.
In the previous game, a good delivery he got. Regis Chakava. Struck well. First boundary. 4 runs. Shot. Beautifully played. Away it goes for 4. It's good work this by Regis Chakava. Shot. Oh, that's beautiful. Short and cut away. Powerfully. That's a beautiful shot. He's been watching from the other end. That's Wesley Madaveri. Oh, bowled him! He's dragged it onto the stumps. Feet not moving because of that first one that was a bit short and went upstairs.
First wicket goes. Chakava for 13, 29 for 1.
Here's Tony Munyonga. Beautifully played. It's a misfield. It'll go for 4. Shot. That's well played. That is really well played by Wesley Madaveri. It's gone for 4. There he goes again. The pace takes it over the ropes. It's gone for 6. Bowled him. Oh, yes, what a nut. 90 miles an hour too. Alzari Joseph with a second wicket.
Another wicket falls for Zimbabwe. He goes for 247 for 2.
Sean Williams hooks in at number 4.
Swing and a miss outside off stump. There's an edge on it. Another wicket goes down. The West Indies are coming now. McCoy with the wicket. Williams departs. And Carlos Brathwaite, the West Indies are rising all of a sudden.
48 for 3. And the veteran Sean Williams gone.
Sikandar Raza, the new man to the crease. Little under edge, and it gets to the rope. Tension building. Catch taken! Lewis, backward point dive. The fourth goes down, and the West Indians are celebrating. Smiles all round. Cheers in the crowd. Zimbabwe just starting to stutter.
Zimbabwe 58 for 4.
Milton Shumba, the new man to the crease. Tack to Raza, who just belts him away over mid-wicket. That's what this man can do. He just picks it up short of a length and says, see you later. Tries to take the infield on, and there is the huge wicket. Rodman Powell takes the catch. The biggest wicket of the match. Raza. Smith gets hit for 6, fights back with a wicket. And now Zimbabwe have serious, serious problems.
You can see it from the passion in the crowd. 64 for 5 Zimbabwe.
Harare or Bulawayo or up at Victoria Falls. Beats the field. Save your legs. Handy boundary from Burl. Inside portion of the bat. Big gap out there. Burl didn't strike it cleanly, but he got enough on it.
Get in!
Catches the cry, and so the matchup is in favour of Akil Hussain. Shamar Brooks takes the catch.
A perfect start after the drinks break. It's Hussain who strikes. Milton Shumba looking for the big shot, and only find the man in the deep. Takes a safe catch. Shumba goes for 2, Zimbabwe 79 for 6.
Luke Jongwe got 20 off just 10 in the first game. Nice ball striking from Ryan Burl. How is that? How is that? How is that? And gone. 50 wickets in T20 internationals for Jason Holder. What an elder statesman. They'll think about a review. They might go for it.
Ball tracking is coming up. Impact in line and wicket sitting. You can stay with your original decision out.
Ryan Burl goes for 17, Zimbabwe 92 for 7.
Ngarava. That's gone for 6.
Bowled him. Oh, right on middle. And Alzari Joseph continues the demolition job. He's been the difference here.
But at 102 for 8, Zimbabwe staying down the barrel.
Tendai Chatara in. Off the edge, and it evades Nicholas Pooran. Away for 4. Shot. Oh, yes. That is a fabulous shot. Gone again. It's 4 again. Oh, pulled him. Oh, there you go. Alzari Joseph. Too good. Too good. It's a fabulous Yorker. He's bowled magnificently tonight.
120 for 9.
Here's Blessing Muzarabani. Now the West Indies can celebrate. Because, boy, was that close. The jitters all over the place in the West Indian camp here, and also all the way in the Caribbean as they were faltering with bat in hand, and then when they started up with the ball. But somehow they've managed to pull it back and pull the rabbit out the hat. They win. They stay alive by 31 runs.